Adam Peaty, the British swimming titan whose breaststroke prowess has netted Olympic gold and world records, has always thrived in the controlled chaos of the pool, where every stroke is measured, every breath timed. Yet off the starting block, life has proven far less predictable, a whirlwind of triumphs and tempests that recently crested with a bitter family feud shadowing his impending nuptials. In a candid revelation, the 30-year-old athlete credits his fiancée Holly Ramsay, the 25-year-old scion of culinary empire builder Gordon Ramsay, with injecting a vital sense of stability into his existence, a ballast against the emotional gales threatening to upend his world. Peaty's bond with Holly, forged in the aftermath of his 2021 Tokyo Olympic glory, has evolved from serendipitous spark to profound partnership. Their story began not in the glare of headlines but in the quiet recalibration following Peaty's post-gold burnout. "When Adam and I first met, he wasn't swimming," Holly recounted in a poignant teaser for World Aquatics' YouTube documentary series, which chronicles Peaty's odyssey toward the 2025 Swimming World Cup. After the Olympics, in his head he was done. He was retired. So he took from the Olympics to January off and got back in the water this January. This hiatus was Peaty's reckoning with the mental toll of elite sport, the gnawing anxiety that plagued his Tokyo preparation, the pressure to embody national pride, and the existential void when the adrenaline ebbed. It was during this vulnerable interlude that Holly entered, a beacon of normalcy amid his unraveling. Their meeting, shrouded in the romance of happenstance, unfolded at a church event in 2021, a divine intersection for two souls navigating personal crucibles. Holly, then emerging from her own spotlight as the eldest daughter in the boisterous Ramsay brood, found in Peaty a kindred spirit, driven yet daunted, public yet privately yearning for roots. What began as shared faith blossomed into a courtship that withstood Peaty's grueling training regimens and Holly's familial orbit. By 2023, Peaty had proposed on a sun-drenched Italian clifftop, sealing their commitment with a ring that symbolized not just love but a covenant against chaos. Yet, as wedding bells chime on the horizon, shadows loom from Peaty's side of the aisle. The family row, a simmering schism exacerbated by the couple's nuptial choices, has cast a pall over preparations. Details remain guarded, but whispers suggest tensions rooted in long-standing dynamics. Peaty's mother, Caroline, a steadfast supporter through his ascent from modest Derby beginnings to Commonwealth dominance, feels sidelined by the Ramsays' outsized involvement. Holly, in the documentary, effusively spotlights her clan's role: Father Gordon's bombastic toasts, Mother Tana's meticulous planning, siblings Megan, 27, twin Jack, 25, Matilda, 23, and little ones Oscar, 6, and Jessie, 2, weaving joy into the festivities. "The Ramsay family is all in," she beams, a contrast to Peaty's reticence on his own kin, omitting Caroline entirely in discussions. This omission speaks volumes, hinting at rifts deepened by perceived exclusions, perhaps over venue selections or guest lists, where Ramsay largesse clashes with Peaty's preference for intimacy. Peaty's vulnerability in articulating Holly's role as his stabilizer is a departure from his steely public persona. "If I'm racing in trials or I'm racing in another meet, she will just be there in the audience," he confided to the camera, his voice laced with quiet gratitude. "I'll be in a different hotel room or etc. I said to myself when we start this season that I wanted her there because it gives me balance, but also not time away from home for 3 weeks. And as someone going through their 4th Olympics, you need balance." This admission layers depth onto Peaty's narrative. The 4-time Olympian, London 2012, Rio 2016, Tokyo 2021, Paris 2024, who shattered the 100-meter breaststroke world record at 22, only to grapple with its psychological undercurrents. Post-Tokyo, he confessed to suicidal ideation, a stark reminder that medals mask inner maelstrom. Holly, with her grounded poise and unyielding presence, has become his tether, attending meets not as spectator but sentinel, her cheers a counterpoint to the isolation of elite pursuit. Their synergy extends beyond the pool deck. Holly, a budding chef whose Instagram brims with farm-to-table feasts and sustainable ethos, has infused Peaty's life with domestic rituals, shared Sunday roasts, tandem hikes in the Cotswolds, and the anticipation of expanding their family. They welcomed son Freddie in 2022, a cherubic anchor to their union. Peaty, once a lone wolf in the water, now navigates fatherhood with Holly's guidance, crediting her for tempering his intensity. "She brings a lightness," he has said in past interviews, a reminder that life's not just laps and lane ropes. This balance is crucial as Peaty eyes Paris 2024 redemption, his Tokyo gold soured by silver in the medley relay, and the 2025 Worlds, where consistency hinges on emotional equilibrium. The family feud, while painful, underscores the complexities of blending worlds. The Ramsays, a clan synonymous with televisual spectacle Hell's Kitchen, MasterChef, embody extroverted exuberance. Gordon's profanity-laced pep talks could rival any coach's. Peaty's lineage, conversely, is one of quiet resilience. Caroline, a former nurse, juggled single parenthood while shuttling young Adam to dawn practices, instilling a work ethic that propelled him from local pools to global podiums. The wedding snub, rumored to involve Caroline's exclusion from key decisions, has reportedly left her devastated, echoing broader themes of in-law entanglements in high-profile pairings. Yet Peaty's documentary candor suggests a path toward reconciliation. Family is everything, but so is the one you build, he muses, hinting at therapy sessions and mediated dialogues to mend fractures before vows are exchanged. In broader strokes, Peaty and Holly's saga mirrors the modern athlete's odyssey, balancing virtuosity with vulnerability in an Instagram-curated age. Peaty's advocacy for mental health, through his Peaty Power Foundation, amplifies this, positioning him as a mentor to young swimmers ensnared in performance paradoxes. Holly, meanwhile, carves her niche beyond paternal shadows, authoring cookbooks on mindful eating and championing women's roles in culinary frontiers. Together they embody hybrid vigor. Sports rigor meets gastronomy's grace, faith's solace tempers ambition's fire. As the 2025 World Cup looms, Peaty's gaze alternates between starting blocks and aisle altars. Holly's stabilizing force isn't mere sentiment, it's strategy, fortifying him against familial headwinds and competitive currents. Their wedding, slated for a Ramsay-adjacent estate, promises a fusion feast, perhaps truffle-infused breaststroke toasts. But more profoundly, a vow to weather storms as one. In Holly, Peaty has found not just a partner but a port in perpetual motion, proving that true stability swims deepest in shared waters. This chapter in Peaty's life invites reflection on love's redemptive arc. From burnout's brink to betrothal's bliss, his journey with Holly illustrates resilience's quiet architects, the unseen supports that elevate champions. As fans tune into the documentary, they'll witness not just